But as you can see, we've added like the Sour Patch, I guess the candy wrapper really, to the design of the tumbler itself, which, like I said, really cool in that aspect. Another tumbler that we introduced this year, and I do want to mention another thing. I mentioned the sustainability clause before. Most of our hit style tumblers are going to be made from recycled stainless steel or recycled materials in general. One being the Hydrus tumbler here, which is also a door prize, Amber. I'm not sure how the door prizes work, but if you were lucky enough to win one, this is one of the items that will be featured. The Hydrus is one of our new drinkware items. It offers a soft sip straw. It has a button here for the release, but also the straw is protected. So if you're out and about and you're walking around, you don't have to worry about your straw being exposed, which is really cool. And it has a soft, velvety feel to it as well.
You got about 30 seconds, Q.
All right, I got one more item for you guys, and then I'm done. So whether you're out at a concert, it's a golfing event, sporting event, our aluminum cups have become a huge hit, no pun intended. Keeping your drinks cold and fresh. This is the perfect pairing for ice cold beer. So if you're looking for a low cost item that won't break the bank with multiple decoration styles, this is the item for you. As you can see, we can print it in full color here. You can do a one color imprint, but we also have the option to fully wrap the item in a full, like almost like how you see the wrap is on here. We can also wrap this item as well. So that is all. I ran out of time. If you guys have any other questions, like I said, we do have an extensive drinkware line. Amber can always reach out to me to get some more information for you guys. But thank you for listening to me, and I will pass it off to the next person. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Q. As she mentioned, we do have 2 of her drink pieces to give away. So lucky winners of those will be Mary from Sanmar. You're getting one. And Jada Martin, you are getting one too. So thank you so much. And now we're going to switch it over to John from Showdown. Move you into the spotlight here. Spotlight for everyone. There we go. There's John's screen.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm John from Showdown Displays, and we're going to take a look at the leader in the industry and signs and displays. We do everything from, we're going to not look at specific products, we're going to look at specific product categories. Such as, if you're going to do a job fair, you might need to be able to start out with a table throw and something as simple as a pull-up retractor. All of our stuff is lightweight, portable, easy to set up, and in many cases, easy to change out the graphics. And many of our products are also made of recycled materials as well. So think pop and water bottles. Minimum quantity on almost everything I do in the designs and display category is one piece. And looking at all the stuff that you see on this slide right here, I am going to tell you right up front, I don't sell coolers, table covers, bags, tents, backdrops, all that other stuff. What we sell is service. We are exceptional in the industry in the way that we take care of our customers, both JM Printing as well as the end user as well. If for any reason anything goes wrong with the project, my fault, JM's fault, or the end user's fault, it's almost always the end user's fault. We got your back. We'll fix it for you. I fixed typos on 8-foot backdrops after the fact. We just take care of you, no questions asked. If the color doesn't print exactly the way you want it, I'll reprint it, no questions asked. If you find it isn't easy to set up as you thought it was going to be, we'll find another product and we'll give you your money back. You don't get that kind of service even from Amazon. When you buy something, you pretty much bought it. These are the top industries who are buying the products that we offer, whether it's healthcare to education to sports tournaments. I have sent in advance flyers for the industries for who's attending the event here today, and they will send those out to you to give you kind of a snapshot on how our products are being used. Signs and displays are everywhere. Walk through your local mall and you'll see my stuff outside, inside the windows. Your local golf tournaments, you might use a pop-up tent. Signage is up on the light poles around town. They're everywhere, and these specific flyers will help you identify some of those. These are some of my best-selling products. New to our line is the lightweight products. You can't get off of the news these days without hearing about increasing in tariffs and things. And we've eliminated the steel and aluminum in both our Eurofit display, which is the one on the right. It's a pillowcase type design display that pops up very easily, as well as the retractors you see on the left. When we compare those side by side with my other pieces that have aluminum and steel, they're about $100 cheaper per unit. So we've given you a way to save a little bit of money on this by looking at something that's a little bit different. Now, mind you, the warranty isn't as long as the other ones because they are made of PVC or plastic. But if you've got something that's just going up in your lobby and it's your mission statement, you got a job fair and you're going out 6 times a year, these pieces here, the lightweight, might be something you take a look at as an alternative to the higher priced ones that have metal in them. These are my table covers. Nobody prints more table throws in North America than Showdown Displays. I have about 30 different styles of table throws. And you go, John, how can you have this many different styles of table throws? We have 6-foot table throws, 8-foot table throws. We have ones that fit tight to the table, like the ones you see here, the best item we have here. I have a table throw that is a premium table throw that literally at the end of the event, I ball it up in my arms and put it in the top of my duffel bag. I don't take any care whatsoever in folding it up because when I pull it out, the material is wrinkle resistant. It looks perfect every single time. All of our table covers are machine washable, which means it needs no special care. You can wash it at home. And they're also FR rated, so the fire marshal's not going to give you any problems when you end up at the convention center. Very user-friendly. Retractors, we often ask you how your retractor is being used at how many different events, whether you're using them indoors or outdoors. These are not meant to be used in an outdoor setting. They kind of act like the big sail on a sailboat, and they will fall over if you try to use them outdoors. However, I do have a specialty retractor that has ballast built into the bottom, which you would add either water or sand to. And it also comes with stakes so you can stake it into the ground. So we do have a lot of specialty items too. My pop-up tents have a lifetime warranty on them. It bends, it breaks, the wind stresses out, it happens whatsoever. You know, we got your back. Lifetime warranty on all of my standard tents. We can print on many different panels of this, whether it's just the one that says online performance or you want something on the top. We got something to fit every budget for that. They also come with a roller case. These tents weigh upwards of 50 pounds or more depending on the size. So it sure is helpful to be able to wheel this across the soccer field as opposed to get a couple of guys to have to lift it to walk it to wherever you're going to set it up at. So that roller case automatically comes with that. All types of floor displays like the graphic I have behind me. These big pop-up displays here, they're very easy to set up. The Eurofit walls come in sizes of anywhere from 2 foot to 30 foot wide. It's a pillowcase type graphic that slides over the top. It's 2-sided and each side can be different. It's machine washable and it's made out of recycled material. So again, that really fits that lightweight, portable, easy to set up thing that I mentioned right off the top. We have a virtual showroom. After the fact, if you want to see more information, you probably should get me or Amber involved. We'll walk you through our 7,000 square foot showroom in Minnesota. And we can take a look at a lot of different items there. We can actually walk around it. So if you've ever bought a new home, this virtual piece that they have that you can do a walking tour of the home, we can do in our showroom. And this is something that we introduced during the years of COVID where we couldn't go to Las Vegas for our big trade shows. We found a way to show people trade show stuff that they need when things open back up again.
That's your jingle.
That's the end of my presentation. Thank you, everybody.
That was great, John. Thank you.
My pleasure.
It's now time. Sorry, my assistant left the room for a second there. So we've got a pair of Bluetooth headphones to give away here. And that's going to go to Kim Baver. You are going to get a pair of Bluetooth headphones. That is your door prize. So now we are going to hear from our buddy Chris at Landco Chocolate Inn, and let me make him a spotlight here.
Perfect. I think I'm good to go. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining today. My name is Chris Barlow. I'm our Director of Sales for NC Custom Chocolate and Elanco. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys some really fun new things that we have going on right now. But just a little bit about NC Custom and who we are. We're a true USA-based domestic manufacturer of confections. We produce all of our chocolate, cookies, mints, trail mixes, nut mixes, everything right in our facility in Long Island, New York, where my accent is still from, despite living in Atlanta for the past 5 years. But another fun fact about us, a lot of our sea salt caramels and some of our chocolate bars, my parent company, Nassau Candy, actually distribute that wholesale through Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sam's Club. So you may have tried our product before, but we have the best tasting chocolate in the industry. And whoever wins my little prize today will get a nice little tasting sample box of all of the delicious things that we have to offer. But first thing I wanted to talk about is that we have the official license for America 250. So we worked with the A250 committee. We put together a great catalog that showcases all of our hard goods, our soft goods, our confections. Everything has a red, white, and blue motif. And, we do have a little flexibility here. So if you don't see an item that you would like co-branded with the A250 logo, just reach out. We'll be happy to see if we can make that happen for you. One thing to note here, I just want to make sure that I am super clear. All of the confections and the packaging for the confections are USA made, but the hard good items you see here are not. Just want to make sure that I'm very clear with that. But this is going to be an iconic birthday for the United States. We're very excited about this. I can always do some branded catalogs with your logo on there, so always happy to help out with that. Another collection that we have to offer is our World Cup collection. So I finally mastered how to say this properly. I've been saying it wrong for the past 3 months and no one's corrected me. But FIFA, I've been calling it FIFA like an idiot, but that's besides the point. I digress. We put together a great collection that has a soccer motif. So I do not have the official license for this. However, I have some really great items with that soccer theme, a lot more flexibility. I can do this artwork on pretty much anything, in our catalog. I like to joke around at this point. I'm like Costco. I have something from every single category. You can come to me for your confections, your microfibers, your lip balms, your sanitizers, whatever you may need, I most likely have it. Another giveaway that I love is that we have the exclusive partnership with M&M's. So I can do M&M's by color in-house. I can get you in printed M&M's, but that is done through Mars at the M&M facility. But I can do up to 2 colors of M&M's in little digi bags. I have a little tackle box that's really cool. Not only can I do the M&M's by color, I can do little bags with a pretzel snack mix with the M&M's by color and the trail mix snack mix by candy by color as well. Sorry, I guess I forgot how to speak there, so please bear with me. But again, great little giveaways. Another giveaway I love is a chocolate bar. May seem like a really simple idea here, but we have some great tasting chocolate. Like I said, all of our chocolate is made at our facility in Long Island, New York. We can mold and make any shape chocolate you could possibly think of. I've seen some wild shapes in my 10-year tenure. But another thing I love, we introduce a brand new capability for our chocolate. So instead of molding it, I can laser etch on the chocolate. So I'm basically burning the chocolate away, and that's how you get this little imprint here. That's not edible ink. That's not an imprint, so to speak. That is literally laser etching the chocolate. And something I love about this, and we're hoping to have this up and running within about 2 months. We're going to be able to offer variable printing, or in this case, variable etching on the chocolate. So each chocolate bar, you can get your name on it, and everyone in your office can all have their name on it. I am maybe biased here, but I feel like food makes some of the best gifts for 2 reasons. Food creates memory and connection. In terms of the memory piece, if I were to ask all of you on this call, what was your favorite childhood meal growing up that your mom or grandma maybe would make for you? I'm sure you can name it off the top of your head, and that's it right there. That's the power of food. For me, it's my grandma's pasta fazool, good old-fashioned Italian dish. I dream about it all the time, but that is my go-to. The other piece is connection. So I have a really cheesy saying for you guys, so bear with me. But if you're sitting there and having a bad day, I highly doubt you're ever going to say to yourself, self, this has been the worst day of my life. The only thing that's going to turn it around and make me feel better is if I had a branded tumbler. And that's no offense. I sell tumblers, I sell all of that, but food just puts a smile on your face and creates that connection. And I'm always happy to send out tasting samples or some spec samples as well. So I'm going to skip a little bit. I just wanted to talk about some of our other top selling items. So lip balms. So we have two options with lip balms. I have USA made options that we produce right in house. And then I also have some overseas options that we normally use for our 24-hour rush production. But something I love about our lip balms is that we can offer custom flavors at a 10,000 piece MOQ. So a cool one that I worked on recently, I worked with one of my customers who works with the ice cream company. We recreated one of their top ice cream flavors into a lip balm. And then we get the odder request, but no request is too odd for us. One of my colleagues is working on a garlic parm lip balm. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm a hardcore New York Italian. I love garlic parm anything. Don't know if I want my lips smelling like that, but that's just me, right? I've done banana flavored lip balm, a cherry blossom flavored lip balm. So again, if you have a fun idea, let us know. Another great item for us is our microfiber cloths. I love them. I remember back in the day when we were just Chocolate Inn, we purchased Lenko, who gave us access to all these great hard goods out there. I needed to get a good order. And my first big order, I worked with the university in upstate New York, and we did their campus logo on the front of the microfiber, and we could do a double-sided imprint on the back of the microfiber. We did their campus map. So it's a great keepsake, something for the students to be able to utilize as they're kind of navigating their way around campus. And they reorder that, I want to say about 8 times before I moved down to Georgia. So our microfibers are great options. Our lip balms, like I said, we make them in our facility. We also have great hand sanitizers, and our mints are another great giveaway. Best tasting mints in the industry. Again, I may be biased. We make them right in our facility in New York. They have a couple different shapes too that can correspond to different industries. So I have dollar shaped mints, house shaped mints, truck shaped mints, car shapements, so a little bit of everything. So I've been timing myself, so I'm right at the limit of my presentation here. But again, we're also one-stop shop. We have a little bit of everything for you guys to offer. And chocolate confections, think of us for all of your needs. If you're doing a trade show, it's just a great way to get people in the booth. I can speak on this from experience. Anytime I do a trade show, people solely come to me like, hey, you got chocolate, and it brings people back. So thank you guys so much for joining today.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. And we're going to give away his tasting box. And that is going to go to Lisa from Sheltering Wings. So great job, Lisa. We'll get that out to you. All right. Now we have our buddy Charles from Cosmo. And let me make sure I can make you a spotlight here, Charles. Where did you go? Where did you go, Charles?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
No.
And there we go. There she. All right. Take it away,
Great.
Charles.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. My name is Charles Palco. I'm with a line called Cosmo Promos. We are based out of Los Angeles, so everything you see behind me and more is printed and produced in Los Angeles. We have pretty fast turnaround times and can get to you quickly. As you can see, I cover a wide variety of different types of items. But today we're going to focus on some of our really cool techie types of items that we've got. And what I want to show you guys today are items that you can use for a variety of different cases, whether they're giveaways at trade shows, client gift bags, maybe some more expensive speaker gifts, employee gifts, and whatnot. We've got a really wide variety of items that cater to a lot of different people within your organization or outside of your organization. You'll also see within all of these items that I'm going to show you and in our line, we span across a real variety of price points. So we've got some, inexpensive giveaways and also some more expensive items. The one thing I always kind of joke about our line is we're a giveaway company, not a throwaway company. So you're going to find a lot of cool stuff that people will want to hang on to with the logo that you provide them. It's not going to be something they look at, say cool, and toss it over their shoulder. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with one of our coolest new items that Amber and Jerry came by my booth in Vegas this year, where we launch all of our cool stuff. And I want to show you an item that is super cool for your international clients. If you work for international companies, if you have international sales meetings, maybe your team has incentive gifts where they travel abroad, or you just have people who like to travel abroad as well. If some of your organizations also deal with people, if you're in the medical industry, if you're in the police departments, where maybe you have to interact with people who don't speak English, these are our R-58i, and I'm sorry they're dark, but these are our R-58i Bluetooth translation earbuds. So what these do, not only are they just cool earbuds that allow you to listen to your music and make your calls, they sync with an app on your phone to have real-time translation. So you can trade earbuds to have conversations with people. You can put both of them in and use your phone as the speaker if you don't want to trade. So really a wide variety of items that can be used for travel. It comes in this black color and also a more natural beige color too. So one of the big hits of the year for us. It's a little bit higher of a price point item, and all of the prices Amber can get to you guys as we discuss it. But that's one that it's gotten a lot of wow this year. Another one that I think is fantastic for a variety of use cases in that under $10 range is we call this our Anywhere phone stand. And what this guy does, which is super cool, is it uses a super high-powered suction cup to stick to just about any kind of solid, non-textured surface. So stick it to it, you twist it to really tighten up that suction cup so that it's firmly on there. And then this piece is a MagSafe attachment that you can use for the phone. So think about this for swag bags. If you want to use it in your car dashboard, maybe on the window at the airplane or a smooth tray table. But what I like about this, and as one of my colleagues also said on the call here, golf is a big thing. Think about this for golf swag bags too. If you're doing a golf outing, stick this to the window or a smooth surface on the golf cart, and it's a great item to give that. Your logo gets laser engraved on the plate here. And this piece swivels too, depending on where you're sticking it to. You can also use this in like a gym, if you're working out at the gym and those types of things. So lots of use cases, definitely an item that would be hung on to for a while. Cell phone stands and those types of things are important. We all have phones that eventually start to die. So you want to look at a variety of different charging options also. A great one is our 3-in-1 charger that allows you to charge your phone, your watch, and also your AirPods with this. This item is my HF-60. And what I love about this, especially if you have people who are traveling, it's awesome for a nightstand, it's awesome for a desktop. But what I love about it, since I travel so much for work, it actually folds flat and allows you to have one device to charge all of the things, so you don't have to have a ton of cords with you while you're traveling. So I love this item for a travel-related purposes also. But we do have some of your other types of power banks. This is one of our new versions. This is my SJ107. And this guy is one of those super, super thin MagSafe power banks that actually has a really cool LED light on the back of it, or I'm sorry, or a digital readout on the back of it. Your logo, it just came it just came in. So your logo goes here, but it's a 5,000 milliamp hour, really thin one for carrying around with you. So that's a great one to keep your phone charged. Another one that I really like, and this is a more expensive piece for a desktop, but if your company basically has people who have to get up from their desk and move around, this is a MagSafe wireless charger that has your AirPods, your watch charger. But really the coolest thing about this one, especially when you got to get up and go and your phone's not fully charged, the power bank actually pulls out. So this piece actually pulls out. You have a removable 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that you can do. So let's say maybe your shop supervisor is sitting at his desk and has to run out into the shop. You're working for an agricultural company, police departments, those things that have to be on the move, but you're still not fully charged. It's a great item for that. So the item that I'm also going to be including in my door prize, which I think is super cool and always useful, lots of glances of your logo, another great gift, and excuse me because I've got it plugged in. This is my HF64, and this is an alarm clock charging device that has MagSafe for your phone. It does your Apple Watch here. This piece down here does your earbuds. It's got a dimming night light with the time, and then it folds completely flat if you wanted to take it with you while you're on the road too. So a super cool nightstand item. Think about this as like gifts for maybe employees or your important customers, executives. The logo goes down here on the base, and if they actually do put this by their bedside, every time they wake up in the morning, they're going to see your shining logo when they thank you for your phone being charged. So lots of these devices and items can generate a lot of views of your logo, which is important for a promotional product. So those are some of the cool. If I could show one last category of item, I know it's been a cold winter, but as we get into the hotter summer, it's probably going to be a hot one in LA here. We're in 90 degrees already. Think about us for some fans. So fans are awesome giveaways for your outdoor events, desktop events. We've got fans that can fold up, but also have lanyards to wear while you're out, but can fold up into desktop or tabletop things for like under $10. And we even have some Dyson style heavier duty fans. They're not the Dyson brand, got to be honest, they're inspired by, but really good power fans too. So think about us for some fans also.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charles. And as mentioned, he is providing one of those alarm clock chargers as his door prize. And Jill Hunter, you just won that. So congratulations. And let's see here. Now we've got, what do we have next? We've got our buddy Josh from Gold Bond. And let me make you a spotlight here, Josh. I think I'm finally getting the hang of this, guys. Finally. Well, I was. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Spotlight for everyone. Woohoo. All right. Here we go.
All right, everybody. Like she mentioned, my name is Joshua Wilcox. I'm one of the strategic account managers here at Gold Bond. So we are, like everybody else is kind of saying, that one-stop shop for pretty much any of your kind of needs that you have, whether it's from pins all the way up to, bags. We also have a lot of different promo essential giveaways, such as like our microfiber cleaning cloth, or even as small as a mini box cutter. Now, today I am going to focus a lot on golf because that is one of our key niches. And as you heard some of my colleagues, golf is huge. Doesn't matter the industry you're in, golf can really make an impact for your business. So we could do anywhere from nice imprints on golf balls, as you can see right here. We can actually do one location, or we could do multiple or two different locations on there for you. We sell them by the dozen. We sell some of our different ones by the half dozen. We also have different versions where you can even customize the box as well. So that's some really awesome stuff with golf balls. Now, I do have an item here. It's called the Ace Clip. It's your hat clip. So what's really cool about this one is it's not like your standard hat clip. A lot of your standard hat clips that you have out there, they are metal and they can actually scratch the brim of your hat here. This one actually comes apart just like this. It's made of silicone. You can just open it up, put it right on your hat, just like that. It can also be a bookmark if you're really into reading and stuff like that as well. You could just use it as a bookmark. And you can also look at it as a glasses clip. So it could go right here. And those are my sunglasses, America. I like it. But it does have a ball marker on there. It is a full color decoration on the ball marker right here, and it is metal. The same ball marker actually goes on one of our divot tools that is a little bit lower price point divot tool for, this could go great in kits, if you're just looking for like some tees and an inexpensive divot tool. The PMRT is a great option for that. Now, if you're looking for maybe a higher price point divot tool, some a little bit nicer, you can always look at our Pitch Fix divot tools. So that is this right here. So it's got a ball marker right here on the front that you can do a full color or laser engraved imprint on. And it is actually one that flips open. So there's a button right here on the front of it. All you got to do is press it and it pops right open. Great divot tool, great gifting idea for golf tournaments that are going on. Next, everybody needs a towel. So on their golf bag, you got to clean the clubs, you know, from your scratch golfers all the way up to your high pros. They all have towels on their bags. So this right here, I'm going to kind of scoot back because it's really big. It is called the Maggy, M-A-G-G-Y. So you got a very large imprint area on there. You could do a one color or a full color imprint on it. Up here in the corner is the magnet. So when you're on the green, you can just set your towel down. And if you're kind of a lazy golfer like myself, I just take my club, put it right on it, and pick up the towel with my club so I don't have to bend over and get it. I did actually do one of these. So if you're running a really large golf tournament that, let's say, has around 30 sponsors on it, I actually did this towel and we did it portrait style. So it was this way. And we were able to fit 32 logos on here, 32 sponsors on this towel. So that kind of can tell you a little bit about how big the imprint area is on this. Another option for if you're looking for a really high-end gift for a golf tournament are head covers. Everybody loves a nice head cover. Well, this is our PACHC. So it's by Pins and Aces. It is a fully customized head cover. So everything on this, you get to decide. I actually worked a project where they made it look like a whiskey bottle. And they also made one that looked like a whiskey barrel. So that kind of gives you some ideas of what they can do for those fully custom designs with these head covers. They even go all the way to the inside. If you wanted some different styles or images on the inside of the head cover, they can also do that as well. But head covers, a lot of people don't think about it because most people have them. This is a great option to get your brand out there so everybody knows who you are, even when they're playing golf. So I don't know about you guys, but when I play golf, you know, when I was growing up, you had to be quiet. Everybody had to be quiet, right? Well, nowadays, everybody has the tunes playing. So we actually have a magnetic speaker for the golf carts the magnet is on the back. It is a high intensity magnet. So it sticks right to the golf cart. So you could be jamming out to the music as you're playing. It has 2 imprint locations. You actually have one right here on the front and one right here on the bottom. So you can do 2 different logos, or you could just do one. It's up to you. It does come in a nice retail box with the charging cord, so that it makes it real easy to hand out as a gift during a tournament for you. So as I mentioned, you know, anything when it pertains to golf, whether it's from low price point golf tees all the way up to we could do golf bags. You know, anything that you might need, we have it. We do carry FootJoy polos as well, along with Callaway polos. So definitely keep us in mind for those items. One piece of drinkware I did want to mention, a lot of people love the Owala tumblers that are out there. Now, this is a duplicate of it. I want you to see how this decoration is. See how detailed that looks? You can actually do a full wrap decoration. This is called the Oya, or as I like to call it, the Oh Yeah. So it has the sip method right here on the top. It has, you press the button, it has the chug method. And when you have the handle, that's also great for golf tournaments because you got to carry it around, right? So we have a lot of different items across the board. You know, anything that you need, we do a lot of full color decoration. We do a lot of laser engraved personalization on a lot of different items. Definitely let us know, and I'd be more than happy to help out.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you. And Josh, you're
Absolutely.
giving away one of those big magnet towels. Yes.
Yes.
And Haley, you're going to get one of those with the I think are you going to do a spec of that?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. All right. So that'll have the bank's logo on there, and we'll make sure that we get that to you in the mail. Okay. Last but not least, we have our friend Mary from Sanmar. If you order apparel from us, you know that a lot of it comes from Sanmar. And she's got a lot of really cool spring and summer items to show you. Let me make sure that she is in the spotlight here. Oh boy. Okay, where did we go here? Where did you go, Mary? See, I spoke too soon. There we go. Everybody see Mary's screen okay? All right, awesome. All right, take it away, Miss Mary.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Amber and Jerry. My name's Mary from Sanmar. So today for the presentation, I did a lookbook of some highlighted product that I'd like to share. Also, Amber is going to email you all the link to this so you can look at it at your leisure after the show. So here we go. First shows a few accessories specifically for spring and summer. The throws that we have a great waffle throw that is very light. It's that timeless waffle pattern. Great for cooler nights out on the patio with a bonfire. Just lightweight but cozy. I also chose one of our Brooks Brothers coastal throws. This is a little bit more elevated. It is heavier. Something that would be great at the lake, at the ocean, just to give that little bit more warmth on those cool summer evenings. The crossbody hydration. This is my favorite. We have just launched this season. Everyone carries around water bottles, right? Perfect for this. Throw your water bottle in, strap it on. It goes with you wherever you go. You don't have to worry about leaving it somewhere, knocking it over, none of that. It also has a zippered pouch on it so you can put valuables in it or whatever you need. Along with the waffle throw, and this is what Amber will be giving away today. I chose a tote bag, and I know there's so many tote bags out there on the market. This I feel is a little bit more elevated. It's 100% canvas. It's a little bit sturdier. So maybe something for those clients that just want, a little bit more than I would say the regular totes. There's just so many to choose from. I know it's so hard for end users to choose. Moving on to some apparel. Skirts for women. On trend, very, very cool, walking around, doing everyday, oh, I just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Everyday errands, think tennis, pickleball. Both the skirt and the shorts are moisture wicking. So very cool. Great for summertime. Chose some Tommy Bahama polo and button up. Tommy Bahama is so fun. Just the design, it just gives that island vibe that is, when you put it on, you just feel like you're on vacation, whether you are or not. So think, people that maybe live in a tropical environment, going on vacation, going on cruises. I know the cruise business has really shot up there. Very, very nice product. We also have some Sun Defender polos. These all have a UP rating in the polyester UV rated. Great again, for outdoors. They're all performance, so they are moisture wicking. The one that I really love is the Mercer Metal. This is also snag resistant and odor fighting. This particular style is new to us this last launch. If you haven't looked at Mercer Metal product before, I encourage you to. It's very popular. I personally love it. I think it goes comparable to Ogio, which is the tried and true. This also does come in a men's companion. The Ogio polos, again, with the UV rated, these are also sea-free. So for anyone that is, looking for sustainable polos, Ogio is definitely one of the ways to go. So I'm going to piggyback a little bit off of Josh with the golf. It's in full swing, no pun intended. We do have a few golf bags that we offer as well. I chose to highlight the hybrid golf bag. Mainly, I bought this for my husband, so I know more about this one than any of them. He loves the dividers for all of the clubs, so they're not all clunking together. He can use it whether he's carrying on the course or in a golf cart. If you play golf, or even if you don't, you've heard of TravisMathew. Very popular brand for us, and all around. I feel like once customers get into a TravisMathew polo or quarter zip, they always come back for TravisMathew. These are all the polos with TravisMathew. We have a variety of them. These are some that I picked. I love the Lady Sleeveless. This is a very good seller. And again, you're going to hear a lot about this with people that play golf. For some reason, the golfers wear it on the tours, so it's kind of up there. I don't know if it's quite as popular as Callaway, but it's in that area. Our most popular polo is the Nike 2.0. Dry fit. This is tried and true. The nice thing about the men's is it does go up to size 4 XLT. So for anyone that is having to find tall sizes, this would be the way to go. It's not offered in every color in those sizes, so just be careful when you're looking at the color that color does in fact go up to that size. Richardson, Sanmar has Richardson now. We're so excited. Along with their best-selling trucker hat, we have 31 hat styles. I chose the 2 that do have the sun protective fabric in them and are very light. Great for those hot summer days if you're, out playing tennis, walking around the amusement park with your grandkids, all of that. And they do have the stay dry technology as well. And Josh, I also chose some some golf towels to show.
Real quick,
not
Mary.
quite as elaborate as what you showed, but the golf towels are great for giveaways, pro shops, and I find that they're very small compared to the one Josh just showed. I find that most golfers have at least 2 or 3 of them hanging around, so they don't run out of them because they always tend to be lost. And that's all I have for.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary. So Mary's 2 door prizes that she has for you guys. The first one is going to be one of those crossbody hydration bags. And Tammy Roberts, you're going to walk home with that, or we're going to mail it to your home. And then the other one is that waffle weave blanket. And Jennifer Labor, you're going home with that one. So awesome. And then Mary, you're sending t-shirt samples. We're going to put those in the follow-up boxes. Can you talk super quickly about that particular t-shirt? And then we're going to have everybody send me their t-shirt sizes.
Yeah, sure. It's our district perfect weight CVC. So it's a 60-40 ring spun polyester blend. Very soft. It's about 4 ounces, 4.4 to be exact. They wear very well. They wash very well. I have a bunch of them in my closet and they seem to last forever.
Perfect. Awesome. So, like I said in the beginning, if I could have everybody make sure that you email me after this with your mailing address, any feedback that you have from the show, and then also your t-shirt size. And then we are going to open it up for some questions. If anybody has any questions to any of our awesome presenters here, Mary, I'm going to take you off of the spotlight here and open it up. Now let's see if people can take themselves off of mute to ask a question. I don't know if this is going to work, but we can try. Jill Hunter, do you want to try taking yourself off of mute and asking a question?
I was answering an email back.
There you go. Perfect.
Ask a question to any of the vendors?
Yep.
Oh boy.
I know you mentioned something about those the earbuds that Charles talked about, or that was the speaker. Yes, the speaker that Charles was talking about.
Wait, I did like the speaker for the golf cart.
Oh, the golf one. Yes. I'm sorry,
Yes.
The one that Joshua was talking about. Yes.
Yes. Well, we have a golf cart and we live on a golf course. So yes. But I also like the blanket. So those what you said for the cooler nights, are those pretty soft, big?
Yeah, very soft. The waffle throw one, the waffle weave, I actually had to get one for myself. It's a little bit lighter. If you want a little bit heavier, I would go with the Brooks Brothers, but they're both very nice. They cover nicely.
Nice. And then the speaker, can you do you obviously can put your logo on there, correct? Yes. Okay.
Yes, you actually have 2 imprint locations. So you got one right there on the front if you wanted to do it there, or if you wanted to put it on the bottom, you could put it there as well.
Nice.
Or you could put it in both, whichever one you want to do.
It's true. It's true.
We did have a question come up in the chat, and that's for Charles. Jennifer Labor wants to know, how many charges does the small charger provide?
You know, it's a great question. Let me find out. It's a 5,000 milliamp hour power bank, so you'll get a couple charges out of it. But the exact number, let me find out, and I'll let Amber know.
Perfect. Thank you.
But the cool thing about it though is it also has a digital readout on the back. So when it's connected to your phone, it actually has a gauge that tells you how charged it is also.
Perfect.
And then it also depends on the battery on your phone. Just wanted to throw that out to help you out. If your phone is fully dead, then it's gonna suck the battery out of a portable charger, of course. But
Perfect.
sorry, Charles, just adding the 2 cents to help you out there.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like the tag team inch.
Absolutely.
There was another question for you, Charles, in the chat. Tammy wants to know the pricing for the Anywhere phone stand and how many have to be purchased. I know we'll send out the pricing after, but do you have like the minimum quantity?
So our minimum is 100 on those, but and they're under $10. But again, Amber will give you the best pricing, but we can do as low as 50 of them if you need.
Excellent. All right, Q, we got a question for you from Haley. She wants to know the name brand of the pre-filled, sealed, refillable water bottle. Ooh, that's a tough one. Okay, yeah.
I responded in the chat as well, but it's called Path Water.
Excellent. All right. I'm not seeing any more questions. Anybody have any other questions for these folks? Okay. So I know you're going to think about some stuff after the show. So write down your questions. If you wrote down the item numbers or the item names that you're interested in, let me know. Again, I'm going to be following up with everybody. But I cannot thank you all enough. Everyone on this show, from our wonderful presenters to our awesome clients and guests that were on the show today. Like I said, this was a rough morning for me, and y'all made me smile, and you made me forget about that for a while. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I wish you a wonderful weekend. And again, and what we recorded this, but it came in late. So I think it came in like right in the middle of Q's presentation. So we'll have it available. But again, it's not the entire thing, so I apologize for that. But so for those of you that came on a little late, we can send those out to you. And then yeah, but thank you everyone for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day. We're definitely going to do this again in the fall. We've learned how to do it now, so it should be easy peasy moving forward. But yeah, thank you again so much, and
you.
Oh, thank
have a
you.
great rest of
Thank
your day.
you.
Bye-bye.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.